No, we have to. The setting up is still going on. We're still setting it up.
It's like 14, it's like around 14 devotees is a group that leaving tomorrow, and Jai Śrī Purnamasi is the head of the group.
You're ready?
Purnamasi, Purnamasi.
Who was ready?
Purnamasi.
Hare Bo.
Hare Krishna.
Oh.
Oh.
I need some eye drop.
Eye drop. Give the eye drops, please. Give it to me, please, Guru Maharaj. I'll hold it for you.
Hare Bo.
Hare Krishna. Can I be heard? Gopati Krishna.
I heard there are 14 devotees on Mira Road.
I heard there are 14 devotees from Mira Road. Where are they? Okay.
Are they here?
Yeah.
And Purnamasi Devi Dasi.
And Jai Shri Purnamasi Devi Dasi.
My spiritual daughter brought them.
My spiritual daughter brought them. Hare Krishna. Can you hear me now? Can you hear Guru Maharaj? That's great. Okay.
One more. Okay, sure.
Hare Krishna. Mic மட்டும் அப்புறம் பிரச்சனை.
Namo Vishnupadaya
Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale
Śrīmate Bhakti Vedanta
Swami
Namaste Saraswati Devi
Gauravani Prachari
Sannavadi
Paschatya Deshatadine
Śrī Caitanya-Śikṣāmṛta
Prabhu Nityananda
Śrī Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi
Gauravakrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare
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 Hare Nama Krishna
Hare Namaha
Gopal Govinda Ram
Srimadhusudana
Mokha Karoti Vakalam
Pangong Langkai
Yatchita Tamahan Vande
Shri Guru Vinaka
Paramananda Madhavam Hare Om Tat Sat.
This mic is not working, so it looks like we have to share the mic today.
All right.
Mine. Okay.
Cheers, good.
Yes. Guru Maharaj, I'll take it out. Okay.
অবতীর্ণ হইয়া স্বীয় পবিত্র চরিত্র ও মধুর উপদেশ প্রদান পূর্বক জগৎ জীবগণকে যে শিক্ষা দিয়েছেন শচীনন্দন শ্রী শ্রী চৈতন্যদেব শ্রীধাম নবদ্বীপ শ্রী মায়াপুরে অবতীর্ণ হইয়া স্বীয় পবিত্র চরিত্র ও মধুর উপদেশ প্রদান পূর্বক জগৎ জীবগণকে যে শিক্ষা দিয়েছেন তাহার নামই শ্রী চৈতন্য শিক্ষামৃত। সেই শিক্ষামৃতই নিখিল জীবের পরম অমৃত ধন।
The teachings imparted by Sachinandan Śrī Caitanya Dev after descending to Sridham Navadip Mayapur through his pure life and sweet instructions to the living entities of the universe are what are referred to as Śrī Caitanya-Śikṣāmṛta. This Śikṣāmṛta is the supreme nectarian wealth of all the jivas. Shall I read that or not?
So, Caitanya Thakur, he published the first edition of this Śikṣāmṛta.
So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he published the first edition of this Śikṣāmṛta
at 400 Sakabda.
in 400 Shakabda.
So what's the
English equivalent?
Sakabda now?
What's the Shakabda now? 500 something.
500 something.
500 something.
So 100 years ago, this 100 and some years ago, the first edition was published.
So 100 and something years ago, the first edition was published.
This reading is the second edition.
Which we are reading is the second edition.
Actually, we got a copy of the first edition.
Actually, what?
We have a copy of
Actually, we have a copy of the first edition.
We should,
We should.
because Prabhupada said that sometimes in the recent editions of Bhaktisiddhanta's Thakur's works,
Because Srila Prabhupada mentioned sometimes in the recent editions of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's work, things had been changed.
and things that were published during his presence,
So things which are published during his presence,
those things would not be changed.
those things should not be changed.
I don't know if the same thing stands regarding the Bhaktivinoda Thakur books.
I don't know whether the same thing stands regarding Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's books.
But anyway, this, to be sure, it's better we have a book that was published during his presence.
So it is usually it's better to have it was published during his first edition. Present.
So, Lord Chaitanya, he descended from the spiritual world as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So Lord Chaitanya, he descended from the spiritual world as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
He's Krishna combined with Radharani.
He is Krishna who's combined with Radharani.
So he came as a devotee of himself to understand what was the ecstasy, what was the love felt by his pure devotees.
So he came as the devotee to understand what is the ecstasy, what is the love felt by his devotees.
And also he thought he wanted to deliver all the fallen souls.
Also, he thought he also wants to deliver all the fallen souls.
In Kali Yuga, nobody can say, I'm free of sin.
In Kali Yuga, nobody can say, I am free of sins.
We all, Kali Yuga means everybody has done some sin.
Kali Yuga means everybody has done some sins.
But Lord Chaitanya, he's coming down to give the taste of love.
So Lord Chaitanya, he's coming down to give the taste of love.
And he went to that, distribute those to everybody.
And we want to distribute that to everybody.
So Lord Chaitanya's teachings are represented by this book,
So,
Śrī
so Lord Chaitanya's teachings are presented by this book, Śrī Caitanya-Śikṣāmṛta.
And so Bhaktivinoda Thakur's saying is Śrī or the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, is our nectarian wealth.
So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying this, Śikṣāmṛta, or the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, is a nectarian wealth
For all the conditioned souls.
for all the conditioned souls. Next.
আমরা বিনীতভাবে নিবেদন করি যে পাঠক মহোদয়গণ বিশেষ যত্নাগ্রহের সহিত এই গ্রন্থ আলোচনা করিয়া কৃতার্থ হইবেন।
We humbly request that the gentlemanly readers become successful in their endeavors by studying this book with special effort and eagerness. Haribo.
The wonderful thing is that the book is written to give the teachings authorized by Lord Chaitanya.
So the wonderful thing is that this book is to give the teachings given by Lord Chaitanya
To all of the readers, all of the recipients.
to all the readers, all of the recipients.
So we can see the purpose.
So we can see the purpose.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
ভালরূপে আলোচনা করিলে দেখিতে পাইবেন যে শ্রী চৈতন্য শিক্ষামৃতেই সর্বশাস্ত্রের সার। ঋক, সাম, যজু ও অথর্ব বেদে এবং বেদান্ত শাস্ত্রে যে গভীর তত্ত্ব আবিষ্কৃত হইয়াছে তাহার সার ভাগ এই শিক্ষামৃতে পাওয়া যাইবে। অষ্টাদশ পুরাণ, বিংশতি ধর্মশাস্ত্র, রামায়ণ, মহাভারত, ষট দর্শন ও তন্ত্রশাস্ত্রে যে সকল কল্যাণকর সদুপদেশ আছে সেই সমস্ত তাত্ত্বিক রূপে এই শিক্ষামৃতে পাওয়া যাইবে। বিদেশীয় ধর্মশিক্ষায় ও স্বদেশীয় প্রচলিত ধর্মসমূহে যে কিছু সদ্বস্তু আছে সে সমস্তই এই গ্রন্থে দেখিতে পাইবেন। স্বদেশীয় বিদেশীয় কোন শাস্ত্রে যাহা না পাওয়া যাইবে, স্বদেশীয় বিদেশীয় কোন শাস্ত্রে যাহা না পাওয়া যাইবে, তাহাও এই উপাদেয় গ্রন্থে লভ্য হইবে।
If you discuss it well, you will find that Śrī Caitanya-Śikṣāmṛta is the essence of all scriptures, the gist of the profound teaching discovered in the Rig, Sama, Yajur, and Atharva Vedas and Vedanta Shastra will be found in this Sikshamrita. All the auspicious good advice contained in the 18 Puranas, 20 Dharma Shastras, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Saddarshana, and Tantra Shastra will be found in truth, as it is in this Sikshamrita. In this Sikshamrita, you will find all the good things that exist in all religious education in foreign countries and religious current in the native country. What cannot be found in any of the foreign and native literature will also be available in this excellent book.
Also, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he has gone to great effort to present philosophy
So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he had tried with great effort to present this philosophy,
and that's why he's asking that people give their attention and listen carefully to the writings in the book.
so that's why he's asking people with great attention and listen carefully. What's that, Gurmat? The second part you said?
And listen carefully
Hmm?
to the instructions in this excellent,
Book. And listen
excellent book.
okay. And listen carefully to the instruction of this excellent book. I don't know.
এই শিক্ষামৃতে যে ধর্ম উপদিষ্ট হইয়াছে, তাহা নিতান্ত সরল ও গম্ভীর। সরল, যেহেতু মূর্খ, বোধশূন্য, নিরক্ষর মানবের পক্ষে যে ধর্ম সহজ, তাহা ইহাতেই আছে। গম্ভীর, যেহেতু তর্ক বিচার ও শাস্ত্র জ্ঞানে পারঙ্গত পণ্ডিতদিগের উপকার হয়, এরূপ পরম ধর্ম ইহাতে শিক্ষিত হইয়াছে। সর্বপ্রকার জীবের উপযোগী যে সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট জৈব ধর্মরূপ পরম ধর্ম, তাহা শিক্ষামৃত ব্যতীত অন্য কোন স্থানে পাওয়া যাইবে না। পণ্ডিতগণ নিরপেক্ষ হইতে পারিলেই এই ধর্মে অধিকারী হইতে পারেন। বর্ণাশ্রম আচারী মহোদয়গণ এবং বর্ণভাজ্য মানবগণ সকলেই এই উপদেশের অধিকারী। কুণ্ঠিত বুদ্ধি, মূর্খ কর্মচারীগণ ইহাতে আস্বাদন লাভ করিয়া শ্রদ্ধা সহকারে ভবার্ণব পার হইতে পারেন। আবার উদার বুদ্ধি তাত্ত্বিক পণ্ডিতগণ নিরপেক্ষ আলোচনা দ্বারা এই উপদেশে আকৃষ্ট হইয়া অনায়াসে পরম পদ লাভ করেন। মতবাদী সম্প্রদায় আবদ্ধ ব্যক্তিগত এই উপদেশের বলে নিজ নিজ কুণ্ঠিত বিশ্বাস পরিত্যাগ পূর্বক উদার স্বভাব লাভ করেন। এই জন্যই আমরা বলি যে শ্রী চৈতন্যদেবের শিক্ষামৃতই জীবের পরম অমৃত ধন।
The dharma prescribed by this Sikshamrita is very simple and grave. Simple because the religion that is easy for a foolish, senseless, illiterate person is found in this. Grave, since it is beneficial to scholars skilled in logical reasoning and knowledge of scriptures. Such supreme religion has been taught in this Param Dharma, the supreme occupational duty of the living entity, Jaiva Dharma, that is suitable for all living entities cannot be found anywhere else except Sikshamrita. Scholars can be qualified for this religion only if they can be impartial. Everyone is entitled to this instruction. Those gentlemen, gentlemen following Varnashrama and those human beings outside of Varnashrama, those with intelligence intelligence and the foolish fruitive workers getting taste in this can faithfully cross the ocean of material existence. Again, the broad-minded scholars of truth, being attracted by this advice through impartial discussion, can easily attain the supreme destination. The people bound to the dogmatic sampradaya, abandoning their narrow beliefs on strength of this instruction, obtain broad-minded nature. This is why we say that the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, in bracket Sikshamrita, are the supreme wealth of life.
uh, it's quite amazing
It's quite amazing
that Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying that the teachings are simple and great.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying that the teachings are simple and grave.
Simple means even someone with stunted intelligence,
Simple means even someone with stunted intelligence,
they can understand it.
they can understand it.
And great means it's also so profound that people are highly intellectual category would also be able to find very interesting.
Great means people with who are highly grave means those who are highly intellectual also can understand can
Normally, when not think, they can have something simple and great.
normally we cannot think to have something simple and grave.
Actually, in July Grace A.C. Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, he presented a philosophy simple and great.
Actually, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, he presented the philosophy simple and grave.
And so this is very interesting.
So this is very interesting.
How Lord Chaitanya, he gave his mercy
How Lord Chaitanya, he gave his mercy
without considering who is qualified and who is not qualified to receive it.
without considering who's qualified, who's not qualified to receive it.
He wants to give it to everybody.
He wants to give it to everybody.
So that's why this is truly the most valuable treasure for all the conditioned souls.
So that's why this is truly the most invaluable treasure for all the conditioned souls.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
অপ্রাকৃত বিষয়ে শ্রদ্ধাশূন্য ব্যক্তিগণের এই উপদেশ গ্রহণে রুচি হয় না। তাহাদের সম্বন্ধে এইমাত্র বক্তব্য যে কালের গতিকে কোনো স্বীকৃতি বলে কোন জন্মে তাহারাও এই উপদেশামৃতের অধিকারী হইবেন। অনেক স্থলে বিধর্ম, ছল ধর্ম প্রভৃতি দুষ্ট মতকে দুষ্টগণ কর্ম বিপাকে শ্রী চৈতন্যদেবের শিক্ষা বলিয়া প্রচার করিয়া থাকেন এবং বিচার শক্তি রহিত বিষয়াবিষ্ট অনেকেই সেই সকল দুষ্ট মতকে প্রকৃত প্রস্তাবে মহাপ্রভুর মত বলিয়া মানিয়া প্রকৃত উপদেশ হইতে বঞ্চিত থাকেন। তাহাদের দুঃখে আমরা নিঃশ্বাস পরিত্যাগ পূর্বক দুঃখ করিয়া থাকি। মহাপ্রভু দয়া করিয়া তাহাদিগকে অবিচারিত বিধান হইতে উদ্ধার করুন। মহাপ্রভু দয়া করিয়া তাহাদিগকে অবিচারিত বিধান হইতে উদ্ধার করুন।
People who are devoid of faith in the spiritual subject do not have taste in receiving this instruction. This is the only statement in relation to them that, in due course of time, on the strength of this pious activity Sukriti, even they will be qualified for this nectarian instruction. In many places, the wicked doctrines such as the irreligion, vidharma, cheating religion, chaladharma, etc., are preached by the wicked. Due to the results of their karma, as the teachings of Śrī Caitanya Dev, and many people absorbed in material desires who are without the power of reason are deprived of the true instructions by treating those wicked doctrines as the true teachings of Mahaprabhu. Letting out a sigh, we express our sadness by their sadness. Let Mahaprabhu deliver them from unjust laws.
So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he's trying to present the instructions of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is trying to present the instructions of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
And he's hoping that all these instructions will be acceptable to the listeners.
And he is hoping that all this instruction would be acceptable to the listeners.
And he's sighing in desperation that these instructions might somehow enter their heart.
He is sighing in desperation that this instruction somehow may enter their hearts.
So, we're not used to such long purposes, but
We are not used to such long prefaces, but
this shows how sincere our previous Acharya was to reach this instruction to the conditioned souls.
this shows that how sincere our previous acharyas were to reach this instruction to the conditioned souls.
And so he, after coming to the understanding of Lord Chaitanya's instructions,
He, after coming to the understanding of Lord Chaitanya's instructions,
he was sharing that in a loving way.
and he was saying that in a loving way. Hare Krishna. Next.
Finished. This last.
Finished. Parisheshe.
পরিশেষে বক্তব্য এই গ্রন্থের বর্ণানুক্রমিক সূচি প্রস্তুত করিয়া শ্রীযুক্ত শরৎচন্দ্র দেব কবিরত্ন জ্যোতির বিশারদ মহাশয় আমার বিশেষ সহায়তা করিয়াছেন, তজ্জন্য তাহাকে ধন্যবাদ দিলাম।
Finally, it is to be stated that Sri Charachandra Dev Kaviratna Jyotir Sharada Mahashai has given me special help in preparing the alphabetical index of this book. I thank him for that. Such a short name. Sri Caitanya-Abda, 420, resident of Sri Navadvip Godruma, a poor Vanaprasthi without possessions, Sri Kedarnatha Datta. Meeting now. They pause the meeting for the class. After the class, they continue.
Srila Prabhupada had organized the BBT
Srila Prabhupada have organized the BBT
so that they would publish his books,
so that they would publish his books,
and the devotees who did the index, devotee who did the proofreading, the devotee who did the editing,
the devotees who did the indexing, who did the proofreading, who did the editing.
and here Bhakti Thakur, he mentioned a devotee who did the alphabetical indexing.
Here Bhaktivinoda Thakur is mentioning about a devotee who did the alphabetical indexing.
And BBT, you have a few pages.
But in the BBT, we would have a few pages.
Uh, at this time, there are not many books available for the devotees
So this time, not so many books were available for the devotees
and for the non-devotees.
and for the non-devotees.
So Bhaktivinoda Thakur was writing this book.
So Bhaktivinoda Thakur was writing this book.
We have like here, Yogi, she's making a book. She made a book, several books.
So here we have Gorangi. She's making a book and she made a book for the children.
And there, the audience, and the different interests.
Kids would have different vocabulary, different interest.
Writing a book is a very special seva,
Writing a book is a very special seva,
which Krishna Prabhupada, I am very grateful for.
which Krishna Prabhupada and I am very grateful for.
Anyway, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he's making this book
Anyway, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he's making this book
for general people,
for general people,
scholars,
for scholars,
so that they can understand Lord Chaitanya's teachings.
so that they can understand Lord Chaitanya's teachings.
In the time Bhaktivinoda Thakur came, there were very few people who understood Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
In the time when Bhaktivinoda Thakur came, there were very few people who understood the teachings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Um, Sahajas were very prominent,
The Sahajiyas were very prominent,
and so in that very difficult environment,
in that very difficult environment.
he was writing to reach the people.
He was writing to reach the people.
The Prabhupada, he wrote Gita, Bhagavad, Caitanya-Śikṣāmṛta, and many other books
Srila Prabhupada, he wrote Gita, Bhagavad, Caitanya-Śikṣāmṛta, and many other books
to reach people
to reach people
and to be like a permanent uh, value, a permanent treasure for everyone.
and to be a permanent treasure for everyone.
And so, Bhagavad Gita as it is, Srimad Bhagavatam, tried to finish. I got out to the first part of on the 10th canto.
So Bhagavad Gita as it is, Srimad Bhagavatam, he tried to write up to the first part of the 10th canto.
And of course, in the 10th canto, he read a summary study of Sri Krishna book.
Of course, for the 10th canto, he tried writing the summary study, which is the Krishna book.
So, because of that, we can read all these great books.
So, because of that, we can read all these sweet books.
Uh, in that kind of difficult environment where people didn't understand Lord Chaitanya, Bhaktivinoda Thakur ventured to write his teachings.
So, in this kind of difficult environment where people found it difficult to understand Lord Chaitanya's teachings, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ventured to write these books. Thanks up for the meeting, 7:45.
All right. So time's up for you all to go to sleep.
So, I'll.
Whatever you do at 7:30.
Okay. So, I'll. You all can go and sleep, or whatever you do at 7:30, you can go and do that. Okay.
Any questions?
Hare Krishna.
Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Oh, Hare Krishna बोल दीजिए तो Hare Krishna, any question?
Blessing, blessing.
Guru Maharaj is blessing all of you. Krishna Matirastu. Okay. Govinda's Pizzeria is open. You all can go and have your dinners there.